Hello, everyone. My name is Tammy Wong-Bigelow, and I'm running for school committee. Thank you for the opportunity to reach out and share why I'm running for school committee. On my logo, you can scan the QR code that leads to my website. First, a little bit about myself. My husband and I moved to Waltham in 2007, and after renting for years, we finally bought our home a year after my first son was born. I have 3 boys, 4, 6, and 8. They're my biggest motivation for running for school committee. Professionally, I have been in the education field for over 15 years. I earned my master's in education in 2005. From there, I taught in public middle and high schools in ELA, as an adjunct professor in Writing 101, and as a humanities, computer skills, and assessment instructor for Opportunity Youth in a nonprofit GED high-set college transition program. After teaching for 10 years, I became an education consultant specializing in blended curriculum, training, teaching, and research for a national nonprofit focused on youth career exploration and career planning. All this is to say is that of all the candidates for school committee this election cycle, I have the most experience with education. I have a broad, far-sighted perspective on how we can improve our schools to ready our young people to be exceptional leaders in our global community. Second, why I'm running. I'm running to give back to a community that has given so much to my family. When my youngest was 7 weeks old, my husband was diagnosed with 2 types of brain tumors. Throughout the hospital stays, radiation, and chemo, the Waltham community provided for our family through a meal train shared on Facebook. Without this community, I don't know how my kids and I would have kept a state of normalcy during the almost 2 years of unknowns. So now I want to pay it forward to the best way that I know how, advocating for the best holistic education the youth of Waltham deserves. Third, where I think we can improve. Waltham schools have great teachers who care very much for our young people. If elected, I want to support programs and projects that promote STEAM. The A in STEAM stands for arts. STEM and STEAM both promote project-based learning, the best type of learning for students to gain hard and soft skills. However, with STEAM, the arts are just as important as the sciences. Without the arts, our students will lose out on the creativity and innovation that our country is known for. I also want to take a good look at our resources and see where we can give more support to our already existing programs in special education, multiple language learning, and pre-K. We have a top-notch special education programs throughout our schools. However, we have a stretched staff who sometimes are shared between schools. A child's information may have the incorrect school on it because of this, which may cause problems down the line. If we hire more quality people to support special education, we can lessen the caseload burdens of these wonderful staff members and allow our kids more specialized attention, bringing about more success. Research shows that dual language schools as a whole bring more success to multiple language learners than traditional ELL classes, as well as promote sharing cultures, which is much needed as our global community grows smaller. Our Waltham Dual Language School is no exception. They have done better on average in their MCAS English and math scores than their counterparts in Waltham. We should cherish the school and let it flourish. Expanding the Waltham Dual Language School will give more opportunities to students who is not native in English to excel, while allowing students whose primary language is English as well to become more culturally aware bilingual leaders. Expanding the program to 4 classes of 20 per grades K through 8 will also mean we open up the school for 720 students and lighten the load on the other elementary schools in our district. Waltham already has preschool classes running in Stanley and Northeast, but they are limited in admissions, and most are only 2 hours and 15 minutes in the morning or the afternoon. We could dedicate more resources to allow more full-day pre-K programs through our school system. Doing so will give working parents more opportunities and a better start for many who stay at home to learn and socialize before kindergarten, where other students who had the advantage of full-time preschool are already further ahead. With only one Head Start program in Waltham, we should do more to give our youngest the best foot forward. I would also support more avenues for our CTE students in the beautiful new high school. We have many trades for students to choose from. Freshmen go through an exploratory phase for the programs and learn about the electives. From my professional experience, the insight I gain is that we should have students explore careers earlier on. Since we have a career in technical education in high school, we can bring the exploratory phase to the 8th graders to begin seeing what career paths they may want to take. Also, including mandatory finance and business electives to all students who choose a trade will allow them to not only learn the trade, but understand how they can use their skills to make a livable wage. There are more ideas such as more meaningful parent-community school engagement and embracing physical and mental wellness in our schools that you can find on my website, www.tammyforschoolcommittee.com. You can also scan the QR code on the screen to get to the site. Thank you for watching. I hope you heard something that resonates with you and how you believe education can be in Waltham. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at tammyforschoolcommittee@gmail.com. I humbly ask for one of your 3 votes for school committee on November 4th. Thank you.